Build your play from the ground up. Ground is a mobility and calisthenics practice designed to improve your movement mechanics and reduce injury. All you'll need to play is a set of yoga blocks. What's up, playmates? This is Ground. We've got 45 minutes to find space and mobility and joy through your whole body today. So, when you're ready, we need feet hips width apart at the top of your mat. And start finding this gentle bounce through the heels. You can soften your eyes, release the grip of effort and tension in your body. I want you focused on just witnessing the feeling of vibration move through your bones as you tap your heels on the ground and you receive this feedback from the earth. This jostling of your body, this shaking, this subtle tapping of the joints together wakes up the body, it shakes up your systems, it reminds you that you're right here in your body, here, and here, and here, and here, maybe even make it a little bigger, here, here. It doesn't have to look like anything, and it doesn't have to be conventional. The invitation is always there for you to dissolve your expectations of what your movement and what a fitness class has to look like. Because this practice is designed to free you. It's designed to give you space and liberation to live a life of meaning, a life of longevity, and a life of purpose. Purpose on your terms and no one else's. When you're ready, you'll reach your arms out in front of you. You'll follow the hand to the side. You'll sweep it forward. Let's go. Open. Forward. Follow the path of your hand. Open, center. So we're moving a little faster now, finding rotation through the spine. Opening some space in your lats and your ribs. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got 4. You've got 3. You've got 2. Now both arms open, both arms closed. So you go open, close. Maybe find a little bit of movement through the legs, a little demi squat as the arms open and close through the front side of the chest. You got 7 more, 6 more. We're going to go into windmills. You're going to take opposite hand to the inside of the opposite foot. Keep your legs straight. Let's windmill right here. So you go cross, center, cross, center. So push your pelvis back. Find a stretch through the groin and through the hamstrings. As you find rotation through your spine, knowing that the health of your spine is dictated by its ability to move and change shape. So the more we twist, the more we move the spine through flexion and extension, the healthier our body becomes. Add a lateral lunge, another leg bends. You go down, center, down, center. Keep it going, let's go. Cross, cross. If no one's heard this song before, this is Mochab. I'm kind of obsessed with him. If you ever see him DJ live, he's got like an insane amount of energy. It's very fun. This feels so good in my body. I did not stretch the last 2 days, and I completely overexerted myself this weekend. So this feels nice. Now hold it center, hands come down onto the ground. And then I want you to slowly turn yourself out to the side. Now, I've got yoga blocks available, or at the ready, if you will. Yoga blocks at the ready, just in case the floor feels far away from you. So, My blocks are on their tallest setting, and I'm starting in this like extended lunge shape. So instead of, notice how my foot is out in front of my knee just a little bit. It's there so that we have space to lunge down slowly, and then extend back up, pressing down through the foot. Now we're gonna move slow because the goal is not that your muscles contract. The goal is that your muscles lengthen through the range of motion, okay? So remember that the slowest version of yourself is the strongest, and that moving without urgency offers you access to the deepest and subtlest parts of your body. So turning to face the side, extend the heel in front of the knee. Nice and slow, 4 counts. Let's find a low lunge. So you lunge for 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg. Really, really slow. The goal being that you find this lengthening through the back line of your hip flexor. So the leg that's behind you is guiding this gentle stretch down for 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg back. Nice and steady. So you lower, squeeze, press up. Let's go a little faster. 2 down, 2 up. So it's down, press back, lower, press. Gently increasing your range of motion, slowly adding a little bit more momentum, a little bit faster of a movement through your range. You go down, you press back. Let's go lower. You're gonna do 4 more, so this is 4. 3. You've got 2. Now here's where those blocks come in handy. So find the bottom of your lunge and then just hold it. Flatten the arch of your foot, feel the IT band and the glute medius of your front leg turn on as you get heavy through the pelvis, and let the back hip flexor stretch and lengthen down towards the mat. You're here for 8 more counts. 7. In 6, you tap the back knee down and we go into a low runner's lunge. The back knee comes down. You're there in 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now you just hang out here with the weight of the pelvis dropping straight down towards the bottom of the mat. You can almost imagine that there's a half-pound weight gently stretching the back hip flexor down towards the ground. 8 more counts here. We're going to find a small little pulse, a small lower, and a small lift. You're pressing through the front foot, but finding lengthening through the back hip flexor. Small down, small up. So it's down, up, a little forward, and back. Doesn't have to be big. In fact, I would almost prefer that this is invisible. See if you can find sensation in your body without having to move it. Can you find this subtle engagement, this almost microscopic activation in your body? Keeping your hip bones square to the side of your room. Now this movement's going to change. We're going to start moving into your hamstrings. You'll pull the pelvis back for 4 counts in 4, 3, 2, 4 counts. Hip bones back. 3, 2, 1. Pull forward. Hip bones, send them back. Maybe flex the front leg as well to really charge through the back line of the leg. 2 more like this. Back for 3, 2, 1. Forward for 3, 2, 1. Hips back. 2 counts back. 2 counts forward. Floss your fascia. It's like you're flossing through the pelvis, moving side to side, forward and back, guiding length through the hamstring as the pelvis pushes back and then pulls itself forward. You've got 4 more. 3 more. You've got 2. Hold it back. Flex the foot back. All you gotta do is hold this here. On the inhales, I invite you to lengthen your spine. And on the exhales, think about your sternum reaching further and further down the shin towards the ankle. You want to resist the temptation to round the spine like this. Think about lengthening the torso away from the tailbone. So one line of extension from tailbone to temple. Slide it back forward, find the bottom of your lunge. Tuck the back toe. All you're gonna do, you're gonna lift the knee up, single count. You go lift, lower, lift, lower. Last little bit of work here, stretching that back hip flexor. Keep it going, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Extending the leg. You've got 4 more. You've got 3 more. We're going to finish this with an isometric hold. So hold that knee high. Hold it here. You've got 15 seconds here. 15 seconds. We're going to come down. We're going to start stretching into the outside of your front leg. So we're going to be moving into the outside of your glute med and your IT band. You're there in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, friends. So come down into like a pigeon stretch. You can have so in this instance, my right leg is forward. You can keep the left leg out to the side, or you can roll down into a true pigeon stretch. It is totally up to you. Now, we are just going to start upright in a static stretch. Now, if your heel is tight to the glute, or tight to your groin, this is like an entry point, an easy access point to sensation through the outside of the hip and the glute. If you're looking for more sensation, you extend the leg into as close to a 90-degree angle as possible. Now, place your hands forward in front of the leg. Hands are in front of the leg. You're going to bend the elbows, load your triceps, 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Elbows bend, elbows press. As you lower down, you'll feel a deepening of the stretch in the hip. You go lower, lift. Keep your weight tipped forward so that the triceps stay loaded. Let's go down, lift, flattening the palms, letting each push down, drive more sensation through the outside of the glute and the thigh. Many of us hold tension here in our hips, and small movements like this gently coax that sensation out of the side of our body. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can lift that back leg, or you can lift that front leg. Find yourself in a tabletop shape now. Okay, playtime's over. Well, this is all play, but you know what I mean. So, from here, you're going to find a tabletop shape, okay? Now, your right hand is going to come behind the neck. Right hand comes behind the neck. We're going to start with an internal rotation. So you're going to rotate down, tap the elbow. You rotate back up. 3 points of contact. Let's go lower, lift, lower, lift. place a glass of water on the top of your hips, kind of like those old mattress commercials where they'd have a glass of wine at the end of the bed. You wouldn't want that glass of water to spill, so work to keep the pelvis neutral. Now we're going to add in a little bit here. So in 8 seconds, it's a 2 count internal rotation, and then when you make it back to square, you externally rotate. So you go down for 2, back to neutral, external, open, back to neutral. From here, hold it neutral. Extend your left toe back. You're in a half plank. Just the internal rotation, so the shoulders down. Twist up. You lower. You lift. Let's do 4 more. You've got 4, 3, last 2. Lift the back leg, reach the right arm forward. Just hold yourself here on 2 points of contact. Lots of balance, lots of bracing in the core. Pull yourself away from the mat like you're filling your body with helium. Little pulse up, little pulse down. We've got 20 seconds together. You're out of this in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Okay, friends, we're going to find those same 2 movements on the other side of your body now. So if you have those blocks, go ahead and bring them over to the other side. We are going to start in that same plank tabletop shape that we were just in though. So we're going to do the other side of your body in reverse. You know me, my favorite way to do it is to mirror back and forth. So, oh my god, this Lana Del Rey song, let me tell you, I'm not a Lana girl, but I am an Anima stan, and this remix gets me going. Okay, so, back into the tabletop shape. This time, your left hand comes behind the neck. Brace the belly, flatten the back. Imagine that glass of water on your hips. 2 counts, internal rotation. So you rotate. We're going to add in the external rotation. 2 down, 2 out. So you lower, center, twist it out. Rotate down. You go down for 2. Now open the chest. going. You go down, lift, open out. Last one right here. Rotate down, open out, squeeze your belly, open up. Now the right leg extends back. Internal rotation, you go down for 2, open. Keep both of your hip points pointed right down to the mat. Imagine like you have a flashlight on your hip bones and you want both flashlights pointed down to the ground the entire way. You rotate, you lift, keep it going. Let's go down, lift. Last one. Lift the arm, lift the leg, hold it. Pulse up, pulse down, you go lift, lift, lift. Squeeze your body, let's go, squeeze. Belly pulling yourself away from the mat. Remember you've got helium where your belly is. Let's go, you've got 8. Finish this, 7. I've got 6 more reps right here. Last 5, you're done in 4. You're out in 3. You're out in 2. Last one, friends. Okay, we're gonna move into that pigeon shape next. So this time your left leg is forward, the right leg is back, unless you prefer to stretch in a more supportive shape with the leg bent wide. I'm going into the full pigeon, so front leg is bent into the groin. You're just holding this isometric hold first. So a static stretch, looking to keep your hip bones square to the side of your room, square to the side of your mat. Gently finding sensation through the outside of the glute and the hip. You have this muscle on the outside of your hip. It's called your glute medius. It's like an inner tube, almost like a donut. It goes around your hip bone, and I want you to feel sensation there as you gently stretch yourself long. Now you've got 15 more seconds in this static stretch. Go ahead and walk the hands forward in front of your leg. Remember, your weight is tipped forward into the triceps. You're going to bend the elbows in 4, 3, 2 counts down. You go lower. This stretch should intensify as you lower. Each rep looking to send the torso further forward, away from the hip, getting longer and longer as you load your triceps and stretch the outside of your hip. And you're done. Okay, you can set the blocks off to the side, you won't need them. That's a lie, you are going to need them. We've still got to stretch your standing stretches. So this is nice. So meet me standing to start. My blocks are on their tallest setting because I need them. So meet me standing. And then this time your left foot is extended forward. Your right leg is back. And remember, the foot is in front of the knee here because you have to have space for the knee to move into flexion and for you to gently start stretching the backside of your hip flexors. So, foot is in front of the knee. It is a slow 4-count lunge. Remember, don't contract the muscle, look to stretch. So you lower for 3, 2, 1. Weight presses back. Flatten the arch of the foot. Load it forward for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, press. You can bring that analogy of the flashlights on the hip bones back to the center of your mind. So as you move through this, you want to make sure that both of your hip bones are pointed to they're flush with the side of your mat. Those flashlights or laser pointers on your hips should be pointing straight forward. Let's do 4 more. Last 2. Now you're going to hold this one low at the bottom. You're low in 4, 3, 2. Find your lunge and hold it. Feeling the back hip flexor lengthen down towards the mat. Your front foot is active. Your glute is on. Let's find a little pull. Send the weight forward. It's forward, 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 forward. You've got 8, 7, 6. You're going to tap that back knee down, low runner's lunge in 4, in 3, in 2, back knee down, isometric hold. So torso is upright, your weight is dropping straight down through the heels and through the hips. Little pulse, send the weight forward. Nice and small, remember it does not have to be big. In fact, I would prefer it to be almost invisible. So you're looking for this calibration, this lengthening and strengthening of the muscles that hold you together, the muscles around the hip bones. Hamstring stretch, 4 counts, pull the hip bones back nice and slow. For 3, 2, 1, pull forward. Nice and small, back. For 3, 2, 1, pull forward. Flex the foot back with you. Really work on lengthening the posterior chain of your body. Hip bone drop back. 3, 2, 1. Hold this one forward. We're going to speed this up. 2 counts back, 2 counts through. Let's stretch the hamstring. 2 counts is back. For 2, forward. For 2. Pushing the pelvis back, looking to keep the spine as long as possible. more. Hold this one back. Isometric hold, so you're just stretching the hamstring, holding it still. Letting each inhale lengthen the spine, and every exhale reach the sternum further and further long away from the pelvis. Back to movement, 2 counts forward, 2 counts back. Last 2. Hold this one forward, tuck the back toe, back knee lifts, you go lift, lift. Reach the heel back, you are pressing the back side of your knee long behind you, feeling the Achilles and the calf stretch long away from the kneecap. Hold it high. Out of this all together in 8, 7, 6. You're going to roll onto your back in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, friends, my hips feel great. My hips feel so good. My hips feel so nice. I remember when I was a pole vaulter in college, I would be stretching all the time. Any free moment I got, I was on the ground doing something. And now that just it's been a decade. It hasn't been a decade. It's been 6 years, 7 years. And you just get out of practice like that, and it really makes such a difference when you just take the chances you get to add space to your body. So if you feel similarly, or if you crave feeling more limber, I hope these practices give you what you're looking for, because you deserve to feel good in your body. You deserve to have space at all points in your life. Space to move, space to feel, definitely space to play. Okay, so we've got some abdominal strengthening, and then we will be on our way out. So roll down onto your back. Ooh. Let your joints settle, let the space between your vertebrae slowly coax their way down to the ground. Hands behind the neck, 2 count crunch, nice and slow. So you exhale, roll down, you lift, lower. Looking to keep your rib cage closed and latched down onto the belly. Like a stamp that's rolling through it. You're constantly looking to apply pressure beneath the ribs as your spine moves through flexion. Looking to lift the head, neck, and shoulders on every single rep. So you're always changing the shape of your spine. Last two. Last one. Reset your body. We're going to go into oblique punches next. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. You're going to alternate between each one. So you go cross, lower, switch sides. Cross, lower. Do it again. Removing the urgency of expectation from your body. You do not have to move quickly to feel deeply. Disciplined in witnessing your body move slowly. Let yourself move at the speed of control. So you're able to witness and feel the tiny calibrations and contractions of your body. Let's go. Cross, lower, cross, lower. Last one. Now rock and roll yourself up. And then roll through into a tabletop shape. And I want you to tip your pelvis forward into a high modified plank position. So your hip bones are in front of your knees, not over them. So press your pelvis forward, just like you're doing a modified plank position. And you can work with the knees together or the knees separated if you'd like a little bit more stability in your body. We're going to go into a slow ladder. So you'll drop to the forearms and then you'll press up to the palms. Nice and slow, let's go together. You go right forearm, left forearm, right hand, left hand. You go lower, lower, lift, lift. Do it again, take it down, down. Exhale, press, press. Looking to keep your shoulders, your spine, your hips stable as you move through planes of motion. We're going to speed this up in 8 seconds. In 8, in 6, single count ladder. In 4, 3, 2, nice and smooth. You go forearm, forearm, hand, hand, lower, lower, lift, lift. Hold this next one high. Slow shoulder taps. You go cross, lower, cross, lower. Opportunity here for you to work from the knees or from the toes. We have less than a minute. Follow me. You go across, across. Try not to move your hips at all. Again, the stability is the focus. Your strength is in your body's resiliency to keep itself stable, to regulate itself as it moves from stability towards instability. 3 points of contact offer you new opportunities To feel your body respond to stress, you go cross, lower, cross, lower. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All you're gonna do is hold this. We have 30 seconds. 30 seconds to hold your plank. Pat your shoulders down away from your ears. Wrap your lats forward around the front side of your body. Every time you exhale, I want your rib cage to narrow. We've got 15 seconds. Reach the heels back. Stretch the hamstrings up to the legs. You're gonna roll down onto your back. Find a happy baby shape. We're out of this in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, it feels so good. My body feels so nice. My body feels so nice. Hug the knees into the chest. And then gently rock your body side to side. Using the weight of your legs to massage out the grip of effort from your hips, from your low back. Plant your feet on the floor. Cross the right leg over the left knee. Find a figure 4 stretch. This can be enough sensation here, or if you're looking for a little bit more, you hug the legs into the chest. This is a lot of sensation to me, especially in that back corner of my glute and outer hip. If you're looking for even more sensation, specifically a release through your spine, plug the right shoulder blade down and then drop your legs off to the left. Perhaps you even look over your right shoulder. Maximize the rotation of your spine. Make sure you're maintaining tension through the outside of the glute and the hip. When you're ready, release the leg. We'll have the same stretch on the other side. So left leg crosses the right knee. It can be enough here, or perhaps you hug both legs into the chest. Invitation for you to drop the legs to the side. Find a spinal twist, keeping the left shoulder blade down. And then cranes over to the left side of your room. Slowly release the shake. Grab the insides of your feet and then extend the legs back. Find a happy baby shape. Gently rocking across your spine and hips. Pushing the knees down and wide like wings. Maybe you extend Send the legs roll back into plow. Find a little bit of separation between the vertebrae, your last bit of stretching here. Gently roll down. Make your way into a seated shape at the center of your mat. With your hands on your lap, or your hands on the ground, we'll take 3 long breaths together. A big inhale. And a long exhale out. Big inhale. Close the back side of the throat, make a little noise as you exhale. Last one, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Bring your hands together, bring your hands down to heart center. Give yourselves a round of applause. Way to go, friends. I hope your bodies feel free and open to play. I feel really, really nice. I feel really good right now. So, thank you for playing with me. I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your day. Take good care, okay? Cheers.